before we start the review, holy crap, that Disney Plus wave and that Johnny Storm reveal and everything just, oh man. Hey everyone, how are you all doing? Today I'm taking a look at the Mr. Hyde Shang-Chi wave AI Tony Stark Iron Man. And this is going to be a quick comparison review. I'm not going to go super in-depth with it because we all pretty much already have this figure, but it's just in a new deco with a new head, and it looks great, honestly. So let's just jump right into it. As for accessories, he comes with the 2 repulsor hands that are fixed, so you can't actually move them and just have relaxed hands, and then the 2 blast effects, which these are standard. But the new piece is the AI Tony Stark head, and this head actually looks really good. I think it does, at least. You can see the detail in it. I kind of wish that it was, like, not translucent. I wish it was actually just molded in a blue and then had the paint on top of it, because in person, you have to get under a certain kind of light and hit it at a certain angle in order to actually see the details. Otherwise, it just kind of looks like a blue hunk of plastic. But it looks really good. Once you can see the detail and everything, it actually looks really nice. And then taking a look at Tony real quick. It's not really coming across on camera, but the actual slits in the eyes and mouth are this same blue color, so that's pretty nice. Unlike the other one, because the other one, it kind of looked just powered down in the helmet. It's accurate, but still. Mine has a slight little bit of paint slop right here, but the figure is just cast in the bright red plastic and then cast in the yellow for the gold-ish areas. And just, it looks great. Honestly, I prefer this figure over the 80th anniversary one, which I will be bringing in right now. As you can see, here they are side by side. And I don't know what it is. I really like this version. I like the 80th anniversary version. But there's just something so classic and just better to me personally about the new one. The AI Tony. And also, yes, you can put the AI head on this body, and I personally think it looks better. But as you can see perfectly what I'm talking about here. It just looks like a hunk of plastic under this kind of lighting. But in person, it's not that bad. But I think just the gold and the bright metallic red really makes the head pop. And it just looks more natural because this is obviously more classic inspired. And I don't know where the Tony Stark head is, otherwise I'd show it on there. But it obviously, fits because it's the exact same mold. And something else of note, if you have this 80th anniversary figure, you know that the shoulders dig in right here and start chipping this away. You do not have this problem on the other figure. They did something different with the shoulders, and they're a lot looser, but not loose, obviously. And they just sit somehow better on the figure to where you don't have to worry about it running into it, and it's very nice. And then as for some size comparisons, here he's next to the 80th anniversary Captain America and Thor, and these work. I really hope that at some point we get a more classic version of this cap, and because all I gotta do for a redeco is just take the blue from Thor's legs and the red from this Iron Man and put it on this cap, and it would be the classic cap, and you could have your all 3 classic figures together. How many times am I going to say classic? I don't know. Classic. But this looks really good. I personally like this better. I think that this cap kind of stands out. But if we get, which I'm sure we will at some point, they got to milk that mold, right? And I hope that they do the same thing they did with this Iron Man of somehow making the shoulders better, because if you have this figure, the shoulders are really freaking tight, which is something that, for some reason, all the armored characters like that, or that have some sort of sculpting on the shoulders, they're all always like that, and I don't know why. There's no reason for it. They just, for some reason, make the detents so freaking tight that you're so afraid you're going to just snap the bicep clean off. Like with the Infinity War Thor, for instance, and the Ant-Man from that same wave. And then real quick, here he is next to the Marvel Select Rampaging Hulk, who cannot fit on my camera, and the exclusive War Machine. And this, or not exclusive, I always want to say exclusive. Whenever I find things at Target, I'm like, oh, it's exclusive to Target. It's not. But this looks really good. I like this. I think that this works better than the other one, because while this one has the metallic, this is classic. This just screams classic, and it looks really good. And Hulk, this, it just looks great. This Iron Man, personally, to me, is just fantastic. Or, it's invincible. I don't know, whatever adjective you want to use for Iron Man. It's infamous. No, that's Dr. Doom as Iron Man. Never mind. Crap. But either way. If you didn't get the 80th anniversary, this is a very good substitute. But honestly, I like it better than the 80th anniversary one. I think it's better. To me personally, this is classic to me. The 80th anniversary is the Alex Ross classic. But this is classic. This is classic Iron Man. Now I really want a classic Captain America with that bright, vibrant blue. I just think that'll look so good. So, fingers crossed we get that at some point, because I'm sure we will. And, yeah, this was a short and sweet review and quick comparison. And, yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow for some more figures from this Shang-Chi wave. I'm going to do the whole week. It's going to be all Shang-Chi figure wave reviews. So stay tuned for those, and I will catch you all in the next one. See ya.